Do you think that I am lying, or do you think I'm wrong? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, you're doing both. You're lying and wrong.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between what? The both of them?
What's the difference between lying and being wrong?
One is you're saying something that's not true, and the other one, what was it? And you're wrong because you're saying things that are not factual.
Okay, so both of them are saying something that's not true. What's the difference?
What do you mean, what's the difference?
Lying and being wrong are different, I think. There's a very important difference. You said that one of them is not telling the truth.
One is not telling the truth, and two, the other one was you perceived something and it wasn't the correct in a factual way.
Okay. Okay. So the difference. You're right. You're correct. I'll explain it better for the audience. Lying is telling something that's not true intentionally, and being wrong is telling something that's not true unintentionally. That's the difference. Is that maybe a better way to explain it?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to these big things, like my opinions about tax policy or any of the other things that we discuss on this show, like you think I'm doing both, but like when I say that Trump is a bad president and your life is going to be harder because of things that he's doing to the country, do you think I'm lying to you? Do you think I don't believe that?
I mean, you're doing both. You're lying and you're actually being wrong. You're being dishonest.
That would be lying. So you're saying that I'm lying. I actually think Trump is good. I actually think, so what you're saying is that I actually think Trump is good, but I'm lying to you that I think he's bad.
Well, there's different levels of lying, right? Like, you know, like you're like a lie, and then there's dishonesty. Dishonesty is like, you know, you're lying, but you continue to sell it.
Now you're changing the definitions that we just established. But again, here's a claim: Trump, real bad. Don't like that Trump. I wish it was Kamala Harris. That's my claim. I believe it would have been better if we. Okay, you can think that I'm wrong. I'm asking you if you think I'm lying. Do you think that I actually believe Trump would be better, but I'm lying and saying it's Harris so people send me money on Venmo?
I don't know. Based on your perception, is like I will say you're wrong.
I would argue, right? You recognize that you think I'm wrong. I'm trying to get you to imagine what it's like to be me and think and assess what you think is happening. Do you think I'm lying to my audience, or do you think I'm just like a total like moron and I have no idea what I'm talking about and I'm just making a fool of myself up here?
No, I mean, for the most part, you're wrong.
But I'm not lying.
Not on that particular subject.
Okay, so you do believe that I believe that Trump is a bad president and Harris would have been a better president, right?
But you're wrong because we have facts.
Yeah, you and I try to talk about facts a lot.